Welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Russian Fishing 4. So last weekend, thanks to the very helpful advice of 600F4 on the videos and that, we managed to pick up a new spinning tackle kit, or well, I shouldn't say tackle, but like spinning setup for ourselves. Once it hopefully loads in here. There we go. Oh, no, hang on, that's my bottom fishing rod, I think. Okay, let me see. No, I've got it on number 2, that's it. Yeah, so we hit level 11 using spinning tackle, and that gave us a whole kit that we can use that should be quite an upgrade from what we have been using in the past. So I'm going to put that to use, and actually to do that, we need to make a quick trip better over to Winding Rivulet. I want to go into our skills as well, because I'd like to try to see if we can start, or get very close to being able to use spoon tackle for the spinning stuff, so we can try for that. And there's... what else do I have to go over? Oh, the happy hour bonus from last weekend. That's actually a thing because of a little anniversary event Russian Fishing 4 is celebrating for itself. If I was smarter, I would have checked to see how long it was running for in that, but to be honest, I feel like the happy hour bonus thing might not be bad to bring in just like in general for the game. Like to encourage a little bit of like checking in daily and playing a bit daily. Even if it's not like the full what it is right now, because I think it's like for the first hour, I can't remember if it's 1.5 times or 2 times for like just all users, and then that is doubled for if you have a premium subscription. But even just like if you kept it, cut that in half for the numbers, just to give more incentive to encourage people to at least be on and trying for a little bit per day. I don't know, it just feels like something that, because Rush Fishing 4 is like the way it is, it might just be like a little something for a boost that, again, doesn't last long. Just that first hour on login gives you a reason to try for a few things. Don't wear yourself out. If you want to keep going, you could, but again, just a little incentive there. So before I start, let me go get something to eat, and then we'll check our skills out and everything. So I'm trying to remember if there's anything else to go over. We got the spinning tackle. We'll try to put that to use. There was a suggestion to get some of our skill points into using to bear with the spinning reel, just because we would be using that pretty often. I don't know if I'll go for that yet. See, I don't think I need any of that there. But yeah, we need 15% in order to get fishing with spoons. So we only have 1.1% to go. So we'll definitely try to aim to do that today. We'll also see about... truthfully, I actually think I can use a lot different spoons, or well, spinner baits, sorry. I can use a lot more lures than that for this possible kit, because I think it has like better loads in that intake than what we were using previously. Just want to take a quick look and see what is all... oh, apparently you can catch burbot here. I didn't realize that, but let's see. So Crucian Carp, just need 1 at 30 grams. 2 Chinese Sleepers, 488 for them. Common Roach, 4 at 50. Truth be told, I don't know if I'll get lucky with any of these, really. Like, the Common Roach is from 5 at 749. It's probably going to be out of our range. But we can always just go and see. Nothing expires... well, the Bleaks will expire pretty quick, but I'm not really going to aim for that. I think all we'll do is just... do I want to stick around here, or should I try going somewhere else on the map? See, I don't feel like it'd be worth it going down here, but maybe we'll try back up to like that 3.5 foot depth area. Just take a quick run up there and see what we can do. I know there's also been some other aspects to the game I've been slipping on a little bit, like using the shovel to harvest baits. Actually, I don't think too much for the float and bottom fishing. Those are pretty self-explanatory for what they are, and I don't think there's any like big bonuses you can kind of pick up from them. Or at least I don't think there's anything that's super restricted from use. So yeah, I think the big thing will be to try putting the spinning hardware we got to its paces and see what sizes we can start getting from it. We'll just cast out and then see what we can bring in. I also don't know what the next big, like, purchase or we should be saving up for is going to be, because we do have over 200 silver for the shop now. So that would let me aim at getting quite a few different things. I don't know if I want to go for a float fishing kit. I kind of feel like, I mean, it is one of the most basic ones you just toss out and leave. There's not a lot of interaction with that, so it does produce for us, or at least our most basic setup for it has. But I think it's something I can leave and not worry too much about, or look at something else to try picking up. The bottom fishing kit, we picked one up already. I don't know if I would want to go for a second. Just because that... Again, they are nice where they're easier to read for like when to bring in compared to the float fishing kit. But I'm just trying to think of like when it comes to the... It might not be bad when it comes to the ground baits and that. Oh, there we go. We got something on. Alright, let's just keep slowly bringing it in like this. Looks like it might be a... No, actually, maybe a chub? Let's see what you are. Yeah, 748 gram chub. Actually, oh, I think he's just one shy of... Was it chubs or was it the roaches they wanted at like 749 grams? I can't remember. But it's nice to see like a larger size fish like that easily being brought in on this or on this hardware. Because when we were using the basic beginner stuff for the spinning kit, or spinning equipment, it really kind of showed like it was at its limits for a lot. Oh, there we go. That looks like it might just be a perch. Yeah, kind of a tiny little thing, but we'll still bring it in anyway. I wonder if the rain's actually kind of helping us out for what we're starting to land here. Because I don't think I've tried spin fishing in the rain. Okay, I think that's the big thing right now, is the rain might be helping us out for getting some of these. Looks like just another perch, but we'll still bring it on in. Okay, there we go, 14.2%, so we're getting up there, slowly but surely. And we just gotta remember our, the way to get out of the snags too, just because I did cast it through quite a bit of this stuff here. Yeah, this weekend is probably just going to be focusing mostly on trying with this stuff, seeing what we can do. Hopefully upgrading to getting the spoons as an option and seeing what fish we can get on there. I almost thought I saw something coming after it there for a moment, but maybe not. But yeah, oh, something quickly took that. I might actually have to up... the tension's actually not bad. I was thinking of maybe... You know what, I am going to see increasing the friction brake a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to go running off trying to, like, head off the fish there. Actually, looks like that's a fairly big carp, or a perch. Not a carp. Yeah, 784 gram perch. That's nice to see. Now, it seems like either we hit a hot spot or the rain is really making this area produce for us. I'm going to take suggestions, see what you guys think I should look at picking up next. Because we have so much silver, we're starting to stockpile. I think there's a lot more options there to look at. As there's things like, I think there's a coffee thing you can kind of pick up for yourself to help you with your comfort and food and that. There's probably some cooking stuff. Some lure crafting, more than likely. There are going to be some small things here or there that we might be able to start expanding into and showing off a little bit more in the series, too. I can't say I'll go hardcore at too much of it, but I can at least try to dabble a little bit or show off pieces or bits of it where I can for you. But so far, it's nice to see that we're actually getting a few fish on pretty reliably, and the gear holds up really nicely, too. it makes me kind of want to go back to the other side of the map. Like where we were working and we got... I can't remember if it was just one or... Yeah, I can't remember where that really big fish was that basically we weren't able to take with our gear. It just kept taking line out and out and out. I actually think it might have been around here. Not 100% certain. We'll try one more cast out with this, see if anything hits. And if not, we'll try switching up to another kind of lure. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, see, I could increase the friction brake a bit. But it's also not pushing us into, like, where the line tension is into, like, our bit of warning area. Although it might not be a bad idea to do so. Yeah, it's still trying to take a little bit out. So I'm going to increase it a little bit more. There we go. Okay. No, even at that, it's still trying to take a little bit of line with it. Okay, we're only going to go up to 28. I don't want to go too hard with the brake. Yeah, it's giving it... Oh, I can't actually tell what that is, but it is big. Is that an asp or... No, it's a chub, and it's a big one. 1.796 kilograms. And that was actually catch a fish weighing at least 1.5 kilograms using light tackle. Dang, that's not too bad at all. We're definitely keeping you. So it could have been a fish like that which had caused us the bit of trouble that we ran into for the weekend where the line just kept getting taken right out. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll reduce the friction brake a bit, just because I don't think I need it that super high. We'll stick at 22. That might be an okay number. Yeah, so we have only caught 5 fish so far, but they have been good sizes. And after this one, I think I want to try changing up our lure to something else to see what else we might be able to get. Oh, there we go. Oh, just a little perch. Yeah, there we go. We'll take that. Let me try... See, these are some pretty big ones for weight, but let me try this dragonfly. Yeah, no, everything looks like it's okay for, like, our markers on the bottom there, so we can give it a shot. And actually, on the next fish I bring in, I'll have to check. It might be that the anniversary event has run its course and the happy hour thing isn't active anymore. We'll see once we get the next fish landed. But these lures that I'm going to be starting to try out a little bit have been too heavy for our previous equipment to try out, so we'll have to see what the response is to them. I don't know if because they're heavier they might have a chance for larger species after them, or they'll just be out of luck. But we'll give them a shot and see. Yeah, nothing really came in on that, but we'll give it a couple more goes and see. And now let's bring it in. I think we only need another 1 or 2 fish, and then we'll have that 15% we need to try the spoons out as well. And that'll also allow us a lot of different options to try out. I think there's... I might even have another set of lures that I can't quite use yet. The kits have been pretty good. I definitely think the live bait kit that you pick up from the shop for silver is worth it. It offers you a lot of stuff that a lot of fish really strike good on, and gives you a nice variety to try a bunch of different stuff out to see how they might work or to target specific ones. Yeah, you know what? Let me try moving down a little bit and just one across that way. I wonder if this might actually be a little bit too big of one to be using for here. We'll see if anything strikes on this, and if not, we'll change it up again to something else. There we go. Well, maybe. I thought there was something after it, but... maybe not. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anybody on that. Might have increased the size a little bit too much, so we can always go back to another one of the ones that we've got. Yeah, there it is. Okay, bring that right up. We've been using the Classica that we got with the kit. Actually, I was... Okay, you know what? Let me check the inventory, because... Yeah, this is what I was after. Okay, is there any way to, just... There we go. Because I want to try working with that, because this is the one that's usually been really good for getting us perch reliably. So just in order to try to get the last fish we need to try going into, the spoons for an option, we're going to put that on the line and see if we can get anything to hit. It seemed like when I first unlocked this one, was using it for our spinning rod, always got perch on it. I'm not sure if it is just that was a nice hit to go with the two, or it was just coincidence. Ooh, there we go. Something good has it, and we actually have to increase that friction brake a little bit. We'll go to 26. Looks like another nice sized chub there. Yeah, 1.633. And there is no happy hour bonus here, so yeah, it seems like that's run its course. Okay. But that does allow us to go into our menu, go to skills, and we can allow the use of spoon. Now, do I have to unlock it with level 1, or can I just use that regardless now? Let me check. Oh, you don't actually have to put a point into it. All you need is to get up that far to use it. So you know what? Let's try one of these spoons out. We unlocked them after all, so we might as well give them a little chance to see what they can do. And already, right off the bat. Okay, so that's interesting to know, is you both have active things you can put your points into, or just by passively getting your skills up, you unlock some new things. Because I didn't think I'd be able to use spoons until I put at least 1 point into that. So thankfully, that's not the case, and you can have a nice variety and really focus and put your skill points into what you want. But now this, with the fishing more reliably for spin fishing, spin casting, whatever you want to call this style of fishing, because I certainly don't know it. This is the more active fishing that I think, if you were going to be playing a game, this is probably what you want more out of a fishing game, is where it feels like you're more directly involved than just cast a line out, sit and wait till something strikes. Now you can, because of how you can set rods up, do a complete mix if you wanted, but I also feel like you don't want to overwhelm yourself too much with a float rod, the bottom rod, and the spinning rod going, and having all three going off at once. So it's kind of hard to figure out, okay, how do you want to approach that? Yeah, I'll bring that in. Let's give it a toss that way. See if going by the weeds or whatever you want to call that by the side there gets us anything. And it does. Okay, so far this first spoon is doing not too bad for us. Oh, looks like another perch. I just kind of see it flopping on its side there as we're bringing it in. It doesn't look like it's too bad of a size. So let's... yeah, there we go. Another chunky one. And you know what? I'm going to try once more out... ooh, alright, I gotta remember. Come to a full stop before I do the, Is that even in the water? Okay, it is. It's just the way the line was going for a second. I thought it was actually more in the weeds and possibly on shore. Maybe we'll stay here for the rest of this episode. Next episode, we'll go across the little bit of map to the other area we were at, where we had the other fish that kind of just ran and got off and away from us. Just try and figure out where some good areas are where we might get some nice larger sizes. Because as we've gone through the series, it feels like this is the biggest step up we've had for, like, the gear to produce the fish we've been catching. The bottom fishing rod has been catching us some things around the kilogram mark. I mean, we're getting up towards, like, the 1.7, almost to 2 kilograms, so I think that's a more noticeable difference there for what we've been landing. Let's just slowly bring it in, see if anything strikes. It does kind of feel like now that it's not raining here, the activity has died down a little bit more. So that might be something I'll have to keep in mind for the series is, if it's raining, you're going to have good luck just trying spin casting. See, I like these little flicks, but I think all it is maybe how the lure is like going through the water. It's almost like getting caught time to time. Yeah, we'll try maybe 1 or 2 more. Actually, see if we can get just 1 more fish. That'll bring us up to a nice even 10 for this first episode. And then we can try heading to that backside or the top northeastern areas for the map. Just trying to remember as we brought it up. There we go. Nothing too big on it, so I'm guessing it might be another perch. Yeah, tension is kind of going back and forth pretty wildly, but... oh, no, that's not a perch. Is that an asp? I think the dorsal fin, that's an asp. Indeed it is. Okay, yeah, so we'll keep you. And with 10 fish, I think that's a good spot to end our first episode for Russian Fishing 4 for the weekend. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, tricks, or feedback on what you think I should look at picking up next with all of our silver so far, be sure to let me know in the comments right down below. And until I do see you in the next video, anglers and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.